My friend Karen and I were driving up to camp in Rangeley, and there was a truck up ahead. It was a small truck, and it was turned partway into the road, like into the oncoming lane, and the passenger door was open. And I could see a woman in the middle of it. This pickup truck was a really small truck, at that point I could not see the gentleman who was driving. And so I rolled down my window and I said, "Is everything okay?" And she turned and looked, and you could just see the sheer terror on her face, and she had a phone in her hand, and then I could see him, and he was slumped over the wheel. So I just jerked my Jeep over to the side and jumped out and ran around and opened the driver's side door to check him out. And first I checked his wrist, and there was no pulse. And I checked his neck, and there was also no pulse. And I think the thing I remember most is that she was just yelling at him, "Richard, don't you dare leave me now." And I think I really didn't even think about what I was going to do, just went into automatic pilot. And my friend Karen had jumped out, and she was in the middle of the road to stop any traffic that might come. And I remember yelling at her to try 911. I just unbuckled him and pulled him across the seat and started to do CPR. And I can remember that it wasn't firm enough surface, so there was something on the floor of the truck, and I put it under his back and was doing compressions. And about this time, his wife had gotten in contact with 911. I can remember just locking eyes with one of the EMTs, and he said, "We've got him now." And they just pulled him out right from under a compression. It was the strangest thing. And for days after it happened, I was very, very sore from doing the compressions, and I was grateful because it told me it really happened. Interesting timing. We were driving back from camp, and the phone rang in my Jeep, and it was Betty. And she said, I just never forget the words. She said, "Richard opened his eyes today."